Hi guys, welcome to the Golda C Show. Like you know, the Golda C Show is all about entertainment, lifestyle, and fashion. Yep, today I have a wonderful guest in the house today. And before I go into giving you the expo of who he is, I am your host, Golda, and I'll be back after this short break. Welcome back. Like I said earlier, I have a special super doper guest in the house. He goes by the name Honorable Charles Awurum. He is a big actor and he's a big comedian, and he's currently the essay on entertainment to the Imo State Governor. So you're welcome to the Golda C Show.
Thank you very much.
It's a big pleasure having you here and honoring my invitation.
It's my pleasure being here too.
Yes. So sir, there's this issue I would want us to talk about. It's not really an issue, although it has to do with your office as the essay on entertainment for Imo State. I want us to talk about the way forward in Imo entertainment industry. Now, what do you want to see in the, let's say, like a year, 2 years, in the industry?
Thank you very much. The Governor, His Excellency, Right Honorable Emeka Ihedioha, had in mind to rebuild Imo State because of the past disaster that has happened in Imo State and taking Imo State back so many years back. If you check what has been in Imo State is no longer a place for people to live and be happy. So when the governor came in, he had this rebuild Imo State agenda, and he now started looking for people who will work with him and make Imo good. And that was along the line he picked me as the SA on entertainment. Because of the destruction that has taken place in the past, what we really intend to do is to now try how to see that the entertainment industry is brought back to what it used to be and take it to a higher level. The arts was destroyed, the sports was destroyed, the culture was destroyed. So what we are doing now is to rebuild. Like you see, in the past years, the industry in Imo State, the entertainment industry was really battered. The culture was destroyed, the sports was destroyed. So many things that took Imo back. So now that the governor has said I should pilot the entertainment part of this his government, I've decided to bring everybody together, get the entertainers together. Let's come together and see what we can do. We work towards the dream of the governor. Here now we have the Actors Guild of Nigeria, we have the Creative Designers Guild of Nigeria, we have the Directors Guild of Nigeria, we have the MCs, we have the P-Man, we have the marketers, we have the producers. We have so many others. If we come together, we can make Imo State a Hollywood of Nigeria. And that is what we are trying to do. Get the government to approve for us a Nollywood village, a film village, where everything will be done, and people will, tourists, people will come from other parts of the world to visit Imo, because we have creative minds here. Yeah. We have people, if you check in the industry, especially the movie industry, we have 70% of what you see in the whole of Nigeria.
It's from Imo State.
Yes, from Imo State. The musicians are so powerful. You know them. The comedians, the stand-up comedians. So if we can bring them together and we work, we can bring revenues to Imo State. We can make people come to Imo State. We can create an enabling environment for people. Imo State already is a tourist state where people come to relax and enjoy themselves with music, food, all sorts of fresh olden days food that people sit down and you enjoy it. So I want to do this, bring the minds of the entertainers. For now, there are so many things happening in the entertainment world. We want to make them feel accepted. The governor loves entertainment. The governor appreciates us. It is now for us to tell the governor that we are here, that we can do what he wants to. We can make him happy. The governor is not stupid to select those capable hands who can hold the entertainment industry. We have a governor who has a listening ear, a governor who is happy with us. Imo State is lucky. He brought a Messiah at the time it is needed. If we had gone from one bad governance to the other, in the next 2 years more, we'll be totally erased from the map of Nigeria. Because now we're already in trouble. But the capable hand of the governor, Emeka Ihedioha, will rise Imo State again.
Okay, so invariably what you're telling us is that Imo Entertainment is going to go back to the pinnacle it used to be.
Yes, okay. We'll bring it back to what it used to be.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And even take it higher.
Higher, yeah, make it better.
Yeah, make it better.
Okay. That's a good one. All right, guys, you heard him. You heard it coming from the essay on entertainment, Imo State Government, and he is telling us that we should expect entertainment in Imo State to go back to how it used to be and even better. So we'll be right back. We'll be taking a short break for the video of the day. Don't go nowhere. We still have him in the house, so we'll be right back.
Oh, I love Logan.
So done on the live Islamic production.
Call me Cozy G, yeah. Call me Cozy G. Baby, love me, you go get a lot. Cause you know, say, let me be the Alhaj. And as long as you giving me massage, I could be yours, nobody go snatch. Nobody go snatch me from you, girl. Give me the sound, I give you bounce. I like the way I give the bounce. Can I which kind to do your juju, don't catch me, oh. Mommy, give me child. I know get down to say marry me. Anything you want is all in me, it's all in me, eh. Give it to me like lava lava, lava lava, eh, eh. Lava lava, baby I want to download. Give it to me like lava lava, lava lava, eh, 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 eh. Lava lava, baby I want to download. Give it to me like lava lava, lava lava, eh, eh. Lava lava, baby I want to download. Give it to me like lava lava, lava lava, eh, 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 eh. Lava lava, oh shh. If you love me, kaki go turn leather. For Lekki, you go become a house owner. For my empire, now you go take over. Baby, design for me. Jeka fire for me. Robo. Give me the sound, I give you bounce. I like the way I give the bounce. Can I which kind to do your juju, don't catch me, oh. Mommy, give me child. I know get down to say marry me. Anything you want is all in me, it's all in me, eh. Give it to me like lava lava, lava lava, eh, eh. Give it to me, lava lava, baby I want to download. Give it to me like lava lava, lava lava, eh, 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 eh. Give it to me, lava lava, baby I want to download. my desire, yeah. Baby girl, move your ganja, move your body like belly dancer, hey. Give it to me like lava lava, give it to me, give it to me, lava lava, baby I want to download. Give it to me like lava lava, give it to me, give it to me, lava lava, baby I want to download. Give it to me like lava lava, give it to lava lava, give it to me, lava lava, baby I want to download. Give it to me like lava lava, give it to lava lava, lava lava, baby I want to. Look on, baby. It's a one day, yeah. I sight your boss. Money way time's up. Some making knocking the bridge, yeah.
Yeah, welcome back. We still have Honorable Charles Awurum in the house with us, and right about now, sir, we are going to get personal with you right now. So now, the first question I want to ask you is, what inspired you to go into acting? Because I know you first of all as an actor. So now, what inspired you?
I've always had that dream to be an actor. I watched so many stage productions that was so interesting and so captivating that say one day I will be like these people.
Can you share some of those?
The first one was Lambodo. It was a stage play presented at the Festac 77, which so many powerful actors like Sam Loco took part. I enjoyed that stage production so much that I said one day I'll be like Kako, Sam Loco effect.
Alright people, we'll be right back. We're going for the 5 pillars. Don't go nowhere, we still have the essay on entertainment here with us.
In today's 5 pillars, we will be looking at top 5 African music legends. On number 5 is Brenda Fassie. Brenda Fassie was that voice that never stopped ringing sweetly in your ears after listening to her music. She was called the Queen of African Pop. The songs of Fassie were powerfully written to pass a message to the South African oppressors and also to tell lovers that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. On number 4 is Yozo Ndo. Yozo Ndo is a Senegalese singer and also a percussionist. He got this flair in his music that changed the music industry in the country, blending hip-hop, mbalex, Cuban, and elements of pop. On number 3 is Ali Farka Touré. Ali Farka Touré is a Malian guitarist and singer who fused the Malian local music with African American jazz. He is a multilingual singer who made the language in Mali popular with his music. On number 2 is Miriam Makeba. Mama Africa, also known as Miriam Makeba, has been called a true legend who used music in fighting for the rights of her people. She was known for her stage performances and signature sound. She won a Grammy and lived her life to make South African music more powerful. On number 1 is Fela Kuti. Fela Anikulapo Kuti is famous for his high-octane musical performances. Kuti is argued to be the African greatest musician to have lived. He was a political activist, instrumentalist, composer, musician, and pioneer of the Afrobeat. He sang in a tone that was electrifying and inspiring in Pidgin English.
Alright guys, so welcome back to the show, and we're still with the essay on entertainment, like you know. And sir, if I may ask, you've told us how you started your journey to becoming an actor that you are, an accomplished one for that matter. So now I would want to know, like, how many films have you acted? I know I've seen so many of your movies.
I can't say.
I know.
I can't say.
Can you like
There's no
take a
cracking
guess?
my brain.
Well, I don't want you to don't crack your brain.
I wouldn't want to injure my brain.
Okay, because there are so many.
Thinking there are so many of it that I cannot, I would not be forced to start naming because it will be destroying my brain.
Okay, sir. I don't even want you
to.
I don't want you to destroy your brain because we have so much to do for us. Yes. Can you like share with us the hardest role you've had to play? I know that you must have that experience. You know, there's been a particular role you had to play and you found it quite difficult, but you overcame it.
Actually, the hardest role I had to play was a movie I did as a deaf and dumb person. Amako production. I'm trying to remember the title. It was not easy actually to act deaf and dumb. It's easy when you talk freely, people listen to you, people hear you, than when you force yourself to give expression where people will have to understand you. You want to force people to understand what you say. It's not everybody that have the sign language that knows it. So you try as much as possible to make people understand you from your innermost this thing, to make you have a higher strength than you use normally to talk, to express yourself. So it was really hard for me. It was not easy. They had to bring somebody who taught me some sign languages. So it was not easy. At interval, I would have to take pain relieving tablets.
Wow.
I have headache and all this thing. I was really going down till we finished the production, recording of the production. It was not easy at all. It was a hard experience and it was a good one.
So now, sir, would you like tell me at the time when you went into movie, I think the standard then and the standard now, can you like compare? Is it the current standard, is it up to pair to how it used to be back then? Because I remember productions like Living in Bondage, what's the Neka, the Pretty Serpent, and the rest of them. Those kind of movies, when I compare it to what we have now, I think, so coming from you, I want you to share with us.
You know, people judge from what they see. And they judge from, like now, I might watch a production which is not that good. I will say, these people are not doing anything at all. Why now? But there are productions of high standard being shot now. Productions that can make the test of time anywhere in the world being shot today by professional directors, professional producers, professional actors, professional scriptwriters, professional. But when, you know, these are televisions, they buy some films for 500,000, 200,000. They will not go to buy the good ones. They air it for you and you watch. And you now reduce the standard of movie productions in Nigeria. Production is going higher and higher every day. You cannot compare with, when I sat down to watch one movie that was shot during that time, was it Ikuku or so?
Yeah, okay.
You see the camera work, you will cry. You will cry. You see the actors, they are good. But we have better actors now. We have actors who can make it anywhere. We have actors who can stand the test of time. We have directors who can. We have producers. We have our makeup. Artists. That is where I doff my heart for. They are so wonderful. You see life. You see things that you know. Could this be Nigerian movie? People from outside, they respect us. Our directors go out of Africa, into Africa, to teach them what to do. After that, even Ghana, We taught Ghana what to do. We taught Cameroonians what to do. So the industry is going high.
Going higher.
Forget that there are some bad productions with some producers who collect money from people to put them into production instead of they paying the actors. And people stupidly go to pay money to act. And tomorrow they will cry. I have a friend who acted over 20. He's always on television. He's always on movies.
He pays to be part of the movie.
Tomorrow he will start crying, I beg, give me this, I beg, I don't get money. I said, but you're acting every time. He said, you know now, they don't pay us. I said, you're acting. And we want to, at least let's not make ourselves relevant. You're making yourself relevant in a place you don't earn a living, in a place where you cannot afford to stand. And that is why you people make some outsiders look down on us. When you come and say, beggars, you go to the government house, they don't come now. What they want is money. You go to me, what they want is money. If you make enough money, the government will help you more. But when you sound beggarly, when you come to, they will look down on you and just, I go share this one.
Thank you, sir. Alright guys, you heard him with this. We'll fly higher and entertainers have to be respected. I picked that one. Yeah. We'll be back after the short break. We're going for the tips for the day segment. Don't go nowhere.
On today's tips for the day, we will look at 5 ways to look amazing on stage. The singer's secret. Are you a singer? Now here are 5 really simple tricks that you can use to look amazing next time you're on stage. Add some sparkle. Everyone loves a good bit of bling, and adding a little to your outfit can really create that glamorous wow factor. But here is a word of advice. Stick to just one shimmering item. Remember, the stage lights pick up any shiny material, making it glitter, and you don't want to run the risk of blinding your audience, do you? Don't wear black. Okay, I love black. It's slimming and goes with everything except when you wear it on stage. No one can see you. It's because more often than not, the curtain behind the screen is also black and you will blend right in. Highlight your cheekbones. Stage lights do wonders for your cheekbones because of the way they are placed on the stage above your head. So why not work with it? A little highlighter makeup across the top of your cheekbones combined with a bit of contour beneath will work wonders. Wear extra makeup. I'm not a big makeup wearer most days, but I do trowel it on for a gig. Well, not always. If I'm doing a low-key gig or it's a daytime thing without the big stage lights, then I don't always wear a full face. But if it's a proper show at night, then I got the whole hog. It's because the stage lights will wash your face out completely if you go all natural. Make sure you go twice as dark for cheeks and wear a bright colored lipstick. If you do a heavy foundation without ramping up the rest, you will look like a ghost on stage. Color is your friend, just don't go overboard. Wear a costume, not just an outfit. You see, as a musician, being on stage is the one time that you really get to have fun and dress the parts. Whatever type of music you do, make sure how you dress reflects the style. Think of your clothes as a costume rather than just an outfit and really go all out.
Guys, welcome back, and we still have the essay on entertainment, Honorable Charles Awurum, with us. Now, sir, I would want us to talk about your projects. Do you have any new projects we should look forward to?
Yeah, because of the little time we have now towards the end of the year, we've aligned some few projects that we want to do.
Okay.
have an award program we want to do, a Governor's Entertainment Award.
Okay.
That will come around October. Then we have Imo Sings.
Okay. Imo Sings.
Imo Sings is a cultural music festival. It's choral.
Okay.
It's choral. So we start from the local governments because we need to dig out talents.
Okay. It's more like a talent show.
Yes, a talent show.
Okay.
Dig out talent from local government, arrange it, then final here in Owerri in December.
Okay.
Now before then we have some attachments, like we want to do a bongo night with the governor,
Okay.
where people will come to appreciate the governor for succeeding in the tribunal.
Okay. Okay.
You know, the bongo people wants to thank the governor for accepting to lead, accepting to take Imo from where it used to be to a greater height. The entertainers are all part of it. Once somebody does something, others join in helping. So this will be on the 1st
Okay.
of October to
Okay.
mark the Independence Day.
Okay. All right.
Where the governor is going to be the special guest of honor. The commissioners and all appointees have been invited.
Where is the venue going?
The venue is at the Owerri. It starts by 5 p.m.
Oh wow, it's been an interesting time with you, sir, and I'm so grateful to have you here. But before you go, I would want you to do something for us. Can you like freestyle something for us? Give us your signature pattern action. Yes, please.
I don't do it.
I'm not.
But like I say, Ono Olaman Owerri.
Yes.
This world is rigorous, man.
Yes.
Shit. That is what I can say. They
The
know
world is
we
rigorous.
live in a rigorous world. And they know that this world is rigorous, man.
Okay, he said the world is rigorous. I don't know if you know what he's saying or what he means by that. Well, meanwhile, we've come to the end of this episode of the Golda C Show. If you did have fun as much as I did, don't hesitate to follow us on our social media handle Golda C Show. Also subscribe on our YouTube channel Golda C Show. I am your host Golda C. I'll see you same time next week. Bye.